Okay, so hi everyone. My name is Harshit Khandelwal, and I'm here with my team, Khushi Jaiswal and Mehak Chauhan. And basically, we are third year IT students at SGS ITS, and we have prepared a minor project on web development, which is our service providers agency. So, what does our web application or web service do? So basically, it's a platform for all the service providers. Now there are different businesses and different shops for which provide different services in our India, in our country. So basically, what this platform will do, at this platform, that services providers can list themselves, or even a company can list themselves, and they can share the details of the services that they provide to the customers, and can go customers can see the services that are listed by the providers and can use those services. So basically, suppose find if you so basically the provider list agency. So basically, if you go and find out more and get started, you can add a new provider if you're a provider, and if you're a customer, you can simply go to service providers and see where all the services are listed. Okay, so talking about my web application, we have used a we have developed it on the mean stack technology. Now let's go on the code part of it. So this is my uh, this is my VS Code repo on which we have coded the our whole project, and here we have used different technologies. We have used HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and AngularJS mainly for the front end part. We have used Express.js and Node.js for the backend, and we have also used the MongoDB for the database part. So this is our whole code, and you can look. We have API. This is my API file. This is my front end file, and like there are hundreds of files in the API file and the front end file, and this is my VS Code file. Okay, so and apart from this, so basically what gonna do is I have also listed my code here on the GitHub. I'll show you my GitHub profile. So this is my GitHub profile where I have listed this my main stack project. I'll share this link in the bio, and you can just check out on that, and you can visit my profile. From here onwards, I'll just call my teammates to explain you the working, and at the end, I'll show you how you can host it on other tools. So now I'd like to call my teammates.
The project of service provider is designed using MeanStack. Here's a brief overview about Mean and its components. So MeanStack is a collection of JavaScript-based technologies used to develop web applications. Mean is an acronym for MongoDB, Express.js, AngularJS, and Node.js. Here's a brief overview of each component. So firstly, we have MongoDB. MongoDB is a NoSQL database designed to handle large amounts of data and perform operations quickly. It stores data in flexible JSON like documents, which means the data structure can be changed over time. Express.js, a web application framework for Node.js, designed for building web applications and APIs. It is known for its performance, high test coverage, and HTTP utility methods and middleware, making it robust for developing web applications. AngularJS, a JavaScript framework developed by Google for building client side applications using HTML as the template language. It lets you extend HTML syntax to express your application's components clearly and succinctly. Angular's data binding and dependency injection eliminate much of the code you currently have to write. And at last, we have Node.js, a JavaScript runtime built on Chrome's V8 JavaScript engine. Node.js uses an event-driven, non-blocking I/O model that makes it lightweight and efficient, perfect for data-intensive real-time applications that run across distributed devices. For the further presentation, I would like to call my teammate Mehak Chauhan.
Thank you so much, Kushi. Harshit, kindly please stop sharing. I just want my screen. Thank you so much. Now I will demonstrate how to run your web page locally. Just let me share my screen. So this is the clone. So once we give you the link, you can clone that repository in your repository and open it on the VS Code. This is the main thing. Once you get inside the front end folder, you write npm start command to start the server at the front end. It will take a few seconds. Inside the API, the backend part of the website, you write npm start the same command to start the server at the backend. It will take some time. Since the compile successful, you go to the you open your web browser, go to the local host 4200. So this has started at the local server of your device. This is about a website. These are the already posted services from the MongoDB. Once it's connected, you can add a provider. You can add all the details inside these. The name, like the position, an email, phone number, company, address, city, import. The description and tagline is optional, and you click to the add provider. Okay, it's already been used, so we'll go with something else. The add provider is added, and here is our provider. You can also edit more infos. You can also see the infos about the providers. You can also edit it if you want, and you can also delete a provider, for example, like this. You can contact, you can enter your details for the contact, login, and register. So this was all about how you host your web browser locally on your host. Thank you.
So, hi everyone. So, this was about how you can host your website on a local host. And suppose if you want to host it on a server and share it with your friends, so I'll just show you how to do it. So at the starting when I shared the code, I couldn't show you my code on the VS Code since my screen was not shared. So I'll just show you once again. So here is our code which we developed together on my VS Code. So basically I have cloned it to my GitHub repository here. Okay, so to now basically we will host front end, back end and the database on different parts to host it on a web server actually. So to host the front end, we will use the Vercel app. I'll just show you. So on the Vercel app, you can just log in using your GitHub profile. Say here I am already logged in. So and you can also see my project which I have hosted here. So on the Vercel app, you can log in. You can just log in through your GitHub profile, and you can add your projects here in the Vercel app. You can see Harshit Khandeva's project. So you can see my projects with that I added on the GitHub. And so basically here I have already added my profile and my project. So my project is already deployed. It is showing production deployment, the deployment that is available to your visitors. So since it is already deployed, I'll just take you to the my domain name. See, so basically I have just hosted this on a server, and if I share this link with my friends, so they can also, by clicking this link, they can also see my website that I've hosted using the Vercel app. And if you want to, but here the problem is on the Vercel app you can only host the front end part. If you want to also host the back end part, so for that you can use this. That is the render. So you will just search on render. On this on render also you will just log in through your GitHub. Here I have already, okay, get started for free. On starting for free, see my GitHub is already here. You can just log into your GitHub and see my project is already deployed here on a web service. So basically what you can do is you can go on new. Now you can select the type of project that you want to host. You want a static site only for the information part. If you want to have a web service where you can also integrate the backend and accept user data, or a private service. So suppose I wanted to host it a web service, I'll just deploy my from the Git repository. I'll connect my project over here. Once my project is connected, I'll just select my region. If you are in India, you can select Singapore, Southeast Asia. I'll use my branch, which is a main to or a master. I'll use master over here. I'll I'll paste the root directory over here. I've already pasted. I'll use the yarn and I'll use the yarn start. Now this build command you can refer on your code, API code, that will over there you will be specified in the script part that what he have used. I'll go to free and I'll go to create web service. Once done, your deployment will start, and on this app the deployment is a time taking process since it's a free platform. But I have already shared my I already deployed my backend, I have showed you previously also. So you can just simply go through our front end part, and you can integrate a backend in your code part. So your all the backend will go over there, and you can simply share the front end link, and your project will be deployed. So that's how you deploy a project on an online version.